Hi, good afternoon, class. This is lecture number 2 for April 1st, and we are going to start narrative paragraph writing. Okay, so we are going to do two narrative paragraphs, two narrative essays. One will be a paragraph. The second one, we are going to actually write a 3-paragraph essay. Okay, so I'm going to have you start with one paragraph, and then the next assignment after that will be a 3-paragraph essay. All right, so we have a lot to cover. For now, I'm just going to use a resource. This is the resource here. Oops, 1 second. Yikes, sorry. Okay, you don't have this book, and I cannot copy it for you because of copyright issues and posting online. However, I can use it to help you figure out what is a narrative paragraph. All right, now you probably understand what is a narrative, but just to give you a definition, a narrative paragraph or essay is a paragraph about a story. We will write something that happened in your life. Okay, so these paragraphs and essays are fun because, it's a story. People like stories. People like to write stories. People like to listen to stories. Okay, so it is a fun paragraph to write. Okay, so in this book, it talks about the parts of a narrative. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, now as always, we have a topic sentence. Like every other paragraph, it says the first sentence in a narrative paragraph, the topic sentence, explains the main idea of the story that will follow. It prepares readers for the action that will come. Okay, so you guys are good with topic sentences in your descriptive paragraphs. A narrative topic sentence is a little different. Okay, then we have beginning of the story. Okay, so there's 3 parts. There's a beginning, there's a middle, and then there's the end. Okay, so the beginning of the story or the start of the action comes after the topic sentence. It sets the scene for the story. It helps readers understand where the story takes place and any feelings people have. Okay, so this sets up, gives the background. The middle of the story is where the main action or problem occurs. Okay, and then we have the end of the story. The end of the story gives the final action or result. If there is a problem or conflict in the story, the solution is presented here. Okay, so these are the 3, after your topic sentence, these are the 3 main parts of a narrative. Now I did put this paper in Blackboard. However, this paper is on a strange, a different document type, so I don't know if you can open it. Okay, so this is another way of looking at beginning, middle, and end. Okay, so here we have, it's called a plot diagram. Okay, so in this diagram, there's the name of it, plot diagram. Basically, the way the story goes in a narrative. You have a beginning here, and then we have some rising action, some things happen, and then you have the middle as kind of here. And then you have falling action, and then you have a resolution here. Okay? So basically what this diagram is telling you is that first you start with the background, and then some action happens, and then a little more action happens. It gets more exciting and more exciting till you get to the top of the mountain, and then it slides down the other side and things resolve and everything's good. at the ends, hopefully. Okay, so let me show you this plot diagram again. All right, so it's kind of like a mountain here. Okay, so keep that in your mind. I will come back to it later. All right, so here we have an example narrative essay or paragraph in this book. Okay, and I wish I could have you do this, but I cannot because there's the paragraph here and then questions, but we will just look at the paragraph. Okay, my department store nightmare. Okay, and as you can see here, the book analyzed the topic sentence, the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay? All right, I'll read it for you because you probably can't see it very well. I will never forget the first time I got lost in New York City. All right, topic sentence. I was traveling with my parents during winter vacation. We were in an incredibly large department store, and I was so excited to see such a huge place. Suddenly, I turned around to ask my mom something, but she was gone. I began crying loudly. A sales clerk came up to me and asked if I was okay. She told the store management that a little boy with blue jeans and a red cap was lost. 2 minutes later, my mom and dad came running toward me. We all cried and hugged each other. This story took place more than 20 years ago, but every time I see a department store, it reminds me of that scared little boy. Okay, that's the end, the result of the story. Okay, so the topic sentence was this: I will never forget the first time I got lost in New York City. It's the green. The beginning, they put in yellow here. The middle, they put in blue. And the end, they put in green. Okay? So this story, I like this example because it's a typical story that every child, that everyone has probably experienced. I know I got lost one time in a department store. Thankfully for me, I was with my cousin. So we were lost, but at least we were together. And we eventually found our parents. So this is what I mean by a narrative essay or a narrative paragraph. For now, I just wanted to give you a taste, an idea of what a narrative paragraph looks like. We will talk more next time. All right, bye.